As a woman, this day reminds me of the kind of strength and resilience that God incorporated into the woman. So it is the kind of strength and boldness that sort of takes control of the challenges and the difficulties and still come out at the other end successful. As a professional, I believe that these are qualities that we are called to emulate and instill in the insurance industry. We come into an industry that is very difficult to sell or very difficult to encourage people to come into. However, in this industry or in the insurance industry, it's all about helping people or helping those who, at the point of their need somebody to help them. And so it calls for somebody who is bold, somebody who is resilient, somebody who has grace and strength. That's the very qualities that the woman has. So for me, as an insurance professional, on Women's Day, this is what it means: the boldness, the strength to stand up for those who need help. I believe that giving is a responsibility and a call to every individual. For every one of us, we are here because somebody gave. And so giving is key to the development of not just women, but to the development of society as well. So for me, there couldn't have been a better thing this year than to give, to gain. For us as women in the insurance industry, what this means is that we should begin to ask ourselves, who is out there that we as women can give to in the insurance industry? And that brings quickly to mind inclusive insurance. As climate change progresses, the poor are left even poorer. And so for us in the industry, the question we ask ourselves are, what kind of products can we design to find and to solve the needs of the average Ghanaian out there who needs help? And we all know that among the most vulnerable are women and children. So for me as a professional woman, the question I ask, and I encourage every professional insurance woman to think about, is what can we do to support the need of the average person out there? We can also ask ourselves, what can we do, having gained the knowledge that we have as insurers, to support those who are coming up through mentorship, through teaming with other professionals, whether in insurance or beyond insurance, through learning from those who have gone ahead of us, so that when we empower ourselves, we'll be in a better position to give the best out there. That's what it means for me in the industry, to give so that we can gain. It is an open secret that this industry is male-led. So the women in the industry are not many, but I'm excited to note that from the time when I joined this industry years ago, from then till today, I have seen the progression of women, not just in numbers, but in the quality and the ability and the contribution that women have made in this industry. I've seen men progress silently from cleaners, from secretaries to managing directors of the industry and board members, even board chairs of this industry. I see more women developing in themselves leadership qualities and abilities, and I can see in the next 5-10 years that these women will be leaders. We are just not leaders. These are not just leaders who pay lip service, but these are leaders who really are changing the landscape and adding value to the industry. I'm excited for what the future holds for the women in this industry. From the national insurance perspective, we agree with the whole world and with the nation that we cannot sit back and wait and watch the weaker ones amongst us suffer the most. And so from our perspective, we have developed several policies towards supporting the most vulnerable. Amongst them is what we call the informal sector development. So we realize that the informal sector contributes almost about 80% of the development of this nation. But we have not been intentional about developing products and policies for them. And so, as National Insurance Commission, we are pushing the agenda towards that. The other agenda we have realized is that agri insurance, agri forms is very important to this nation. We all eat because the farmer goes to work. And so, again, it is where the National Insurance Commission is supporting the move to develop an agri insurance fund so that we can support our farmers. We also recognize that the future of this industry and even our nation at large lies with the up and coming youth. And so, again, the commission is developed a policy that specifically and intentionally target the future leaders of this nation and incorporate them in our business design and development so that their voices and their contribution to insurance development starts today, not tomorrow, but today, so that they will develop the policies that they know and they feel will be relevant to them tomorrow. They will be developing same with us today. We call that project the Campus Care. These are exciting times and we are looking forward to more. We also have incorporated a challenge and award scheme that encourage the youth to be innovative and creative in designing insurance solutions. And we encourage them and support them financially to promote these schemes. So this is what the National Insurance Commission is doing in the line of insurance promotion to the needy, or what we call inclusive insurance. Be bold. So truth is, it's never easy. The journey is tough, and so is every journey. Anything worth doing takes energy, and it takes us moving out of our comfort zone. So to the young woman out there will be challenging times, but I assure you, if you're focused, if you are determined, if you are intentional, you will make it and you'll succeed. So how do you do this? Decide exactly where your passion is and what you want to do. Find those who have done it and have succeeded today, and use them as your mentors. They don't have to be near you, but you should be able to find a way of reaching them. You don't have to speak to them, but you can follow their lifestyle and use that as a developmental pattern. Most importantly, when you have learned from someone and you have benefited and used that knowledge to make a difference, find someone to share with. Find someone to give back to. And that is the best gift you can give to yourself. So yes, give to gain.